So yeah, this deck it's kind of a weird draft. What was I trying to do? I was thinking giants. Like I had Battle of Frost and Fire. I was trying to pick up these Frost Arcanists. Um, got some Mistwalkers, which are giants. Got some other Shapeshifters, which are giants. Didn't really get much red though. I think the red was pretty cut in my draft. So I kind of pivoted a little bit into green. I was trying to kind of do snow, or like blue-green snow. So I had like Glittering Frost, Sculptor of Winter. Obviously, I got some Snow Forest, Snow Islands, and this is snow. I didn't see really any snow payoffs though. Like pack 3, I think I opened this, or it got passed to me. I forget on the first pick. I forget, maybe first or second pick. Which is really strong. I mean, if you have enough snow, basically you rat the board and then you get a good creature back. So I can cast this. It's double black. Like if I have Glittering Frost on a land, I could cast it. But I'm never going to have more than like 2, maybe 3 snow really. So like I could only get back a creature with casting cost equal the number of snow mana. So like 3 or 2. And I really don't have. I have like 1 2-drop creature, and I guess like Sfella would be the only thing. If I had 3 snow, I could get Sfella back or something. But it's pretty marginal. Like I already have Battle of Frost and Fire, which is kind of a wrath anyway, so didn't feel like and I didn't get any black duels and no other way to. Well, this guy actually makes mana lists which produce mana of any color. So yeah, I mean, if it was best of 3, there's definitely places where I'd sideboard this in. Like I had these guys in case I ended up going snow, but I didn't see the snow late enough. Someone must have already been in snow, or multiple people must have already been in snow because I didn't really see any of the black snow lands or anything I could play. So then I got, which is interesting, I got this guy, Orvar Allform. I don't remember. I think I probably got him pack 2, maybe pack 1. I can't remember. But basically, like when you target your own creatures with spells, you can make a copy of those creatures. I'm like, well, that's really good. How do I make the use of that? So I got like a Depart the Realm. So like you can bounce your own, like you could save your own creature by bouncing it or whatever, and then in the process of bouncing it, you also get a copy of it. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And then I was like, well, what about green? Like green, you can play like these cards, like put a +1/+1 counter and hexproof. That's an instant that targets your creatures. Like that would make a copy. I was like, oh my god. Then I got like one of these later on too. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, that'd be awesome. So I was trying to find more green cards that I could target my own creatures with. But you can see my sideboard. I kind of moved into green late. I don't really have like any green cards in my sideboard. So that was kind of like the way my draft went. Started with blue. Kind of wanted to move into blue-red when I saw the Battle of Frost and Fire. I didn't really see any red, so I started shifting more towards green. And then when I got this Orvar, I'm like, okay, I really want to try to play green. And then it just didn't really get there that much on green. I got this like God of Winter, which is basically just a 3-mana 3/3. I mean, like the other side is good in a heavy snow deck. You can play snow permanents from your graveyard. Like it's awesome with these guys, for example. Like you sacrifice them and then just play them again from to blow up one of the enemy creatures, and then you just play them again from your graveyard. But yeah, like so I wanted to kind of do that. I still could. I have Glittering Frost, which can tap for black mana. This thing, you have to have snowed land specifically, though. So, like, I can only give minus... Like, the best it could ever be right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, which is good. -4 would be good, but I have to get every single snow land in my deck out, and I have no way to fetch snow lands. I didn't get any of the 3/2 green creature that you can get basics. I didn't get any of the 4-mana snow bear where you can fetch out snow lands. So it just really didn't come together on that plan. So I kind of just settled into this, like, I don't even know what this deck is. Green, blue. I got this Toski Bear of Secrets. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So I'm like, all right, great. So I got 1 mana fly, or 1 power flyers that can get in there. Got me some cards. I got Packmates, which are just an amazing good green creature. It's just kind of like a deck with good cards. I got this 1 Sfella, which I'm playing off of 1 Ford, 1 Mountain, and the 2 Glittering Frosts. So, like, late game, you can play cards off top of your library. I just put in a Lindworm. Run Ashore does target your creatures, so you can target like one of your creatures to bounce to your hand, and one of their creatures to put it on top of their library. And if you have Orvar out, like the creature that I target will get copied. So there's some combos. It's mostly just good cards like Packmate, Raven, Behold the Multiverse, Find the Monsters, and then just like some stuff that doesn't have a ton of synergy but are just like good cards in general. So that's the deck. Like I said, I wanted to go Giants, then I wanted to go Snow, and didn't really get there on either plan. The reason I have these 3 strategic plannings in my sideboard is because I thought I was going to be playing these Frostfire Arcanists, where when you play it, you can, if you have one in your grave, like I could have a strategic planning in your graveyard already, and then this guy could search out the other one. It's the only reason I have 3 strategic planning, so I didn't get there on that plan. So there's 5 picks right there that didn't get there. I do have Disdainful Choke, which again also works with this guy. If I was playing more of a Giants deck, I'd probably have some like 2 of these in my deck, but I'm not really. I'm just kind of playing like good creatures deck with 1 Wrath. And the nice thing about this Wrath is it doesn't kill like my Changelings because they're Giants. It does kill Sfella, unfortunately. He's a troll, not a giant. It does kill Jorn, it does kill Packmates. It does kill a lot of my stuff. It does kill Bird. It does kill this guy. So it's a little risky. It kills a lot of my stuff. I kind of wanted to get this 5/5 in just because like it doesn't die to the 4 damage from this. But I couldn't really figure out what I would want to take out for the 5/5. So I just left it out. Maybe this God of Winter is, maybe the 5/5 is just better than this guy. He does untap your snow permanents, so you can like attack with him and untap your lands that are snow. Basically just a 3-mana 3/3. I can't imagine I would ever play the back. The only time I'd ever play the backside, the only snow permanent I would want to get back is basically Sfella. So like if Sfella was in my graveyard and later on I drew this guy, maybe I would play Rhymestaff. But again, I don't have like any other snow permanents. Like with these guys, it's great. I probably should, if I'm going to play this guy, I probably should try to get these guys. I just don't have any snow lands. Yeah, it doesn't work without snow lands. It's not like this card where you can play without snow lands as long as you can produce snow mana. Actually, this thing makes it into a snow land, but it's still only 1. I don't know. I'm just going to keep playing like this. It's like kind of a mess of a deck. Yeah, it's just, yeah. So it's kind of a weird deck. It's doing alright so far. I mean, I got 2 wins, but yeah, definitely didn't quite get there. It's not like the worst deck, but it's also not a good deck. Let's see, got mana, I got Augury Raven. I mean,
Champion in a week,
I'm gonna mill this.
Because there's still a ton of different
The music is that Kelp Forest video. Alright, got some green, that's good. Yeah, I'll just play Sculptor. I would definitely block. Although Sculptor is really good with Glittering Frost. The land that you put this on could be untapped for more mana. I don't really have a way to use more mana. I mean, I have 1 Renishaw right now. I also don't want this thing to get out of control. Kind of sad that I had to do that, but again, it's not like, my deck's not really a big mana deck. I guess I have that 1 Sfella. So a couple options here. Really only one. So I can either play the Glittering Frost or I can foretell the Bird and play a tap land. I think foretelling the Bird is probably better. I'd rather play Glittering Frost on a turn where I can tap the land that I'm playing it on, so I get that mana back right away. If I play it on a land, I basically just lose that 1 mana for that turn. Alright, so red-white aggro. Usually it's like an equipment and aura deck. It's gonna be hard to block those creatures. Sacrifices treasure. Oh, so you can foretell. Okay. Alright, Giant Amulet. I can get that on next turn. It's 5, right? 1 + 4, yeah. So this turn I'm going to do the play that I talked about. I didn't want to do last turn, where I tap, 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 play the Frost on this card, and then tap that one card for 2 mana, play Raven. So next turn I play the Giant Amulet. Can block pretty well. It has hexproof, so they can't tap it. Okay, just a 4 mana. Oh wow, I got this guy back with it. Oh, and these got pumped somehow? Oh, because they're doors or something? It's going off. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely... I kind of need this fire, actually. Otherwise I won't be able to block this guy. Guess I don't block this turn. Like, I'll be able to play the Giant next turn, but I won't have any other mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I only have 1 mana left. I block this turn. Next turn he attacks me with just the fire. If I don't block this turn, he attacks everything next turn. He taps this. I block one of the ground creatures, take 6. Just, yeah. It's going to take too long for me to block. It's going to take too long for me to stabilize, so I kind of have to block. Alright, well, he had pump anyway, so it didn't really matter. So this fellow does give me the option of playing that plus bounce, but he can just get tapped, so I think that's worse. Kind of just have to hold on for like one more turn here. Hope he can't just run me over. Then I'll have some bounce, and maybe I'll be able to stabilize, but not looking great. That's definitely not gonna be good. Jesus. Yeah, this is a bit of a wrecking here. If I block here, 8. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm dead. That was gonna be a tough hand to beat, regardless. I think I had a pretty good hand there. Needed my my Wrath there. Deal 4 damage. Would have been good. How much is that Blood on the Snow to cast? I think it's 6. Just wondering if I'd had that other Wrath in my deck, if I could have casted it that turn. Let's see. Blood on the Snow, I think it's called. Yeah, 6 mana. So it did have 6 on the very last turn. So if I'd had it in my deck and I had it in my hand, could have played it there. Oh well. And I would have got my creature back. Alright, I'll just get the pack made out first, I believe. But I only have those 2 ways to get black mana. Well, I guess the troll can make black mana. A little too risky, I think. Alright, 3 mana. Nothing I can do for 3 mana. So I'll just play this guy. Snow-covered forest, sure. Alright, we got white-red again. I think aggro is actually doing really good in this draft format right now, because people are trying to do like snow and stuff, so... whatever. I'm a late game deck. Just block. Just a trade, no big deal there. And just play a 2/4. Can maybe fight something with it next turn. G4 is pretty good against most of the red-white creatures. Wow. Yeah, it can at least block like the 3/3s and the 2/3s. Yeah, like that guy. At least block that guy. Okay, well, I got bind and struggle. Let's do struggle first while he's tapped out, I believe. Kill the 3/3. And then the question is, do I want to bind? want to bind the 2/2. Probably not. I have bounce in my hand, so yeah, I guess it does let me attack here. Yeah, maybe I will. I don't know if this is right or not, but if he's playing auras and equipment, I mean, like any creature in theory is a threat. So, and because I have bounce, like if he plays a bigger creature that would have been better to bind, I'll have that up for the bigger creature, I guess. Not sure about that play. I kind of do like tapping it now the more I think about it, because I can never really attack if this creature's untapped, if he still has this creature, because anything he plays will have haste. So like if I didn't put this on this thing, I just basically could never attack with this guy. So I do think it was good, because it gives me a chance now to get at least some damage in. And then I'll reload with Behold. And I'll have bounce for backup. So yeah, I think that was good. Let's see, will I cast Behold straight up? Let's see, I got the Raven now. I can just play the Raven. I could foretell a bunch of stuff. I could attack first to see if he does anything. Let's try that first. I think I'd rather play the Raven on a turn where I have some backup. So I think what I'm going to do is foretell the Raven, and then end of turn cast Behold the Multiverse. Actually, should I just foretell this now? I guess I should just foretell this now, right? No, it takes blue to foretell it. Yeah, wait, how does this work? How does foretell work again? No, yeah, you can play colorless to foretell it. Okay, I'm confusing myself. See what equipment he has. Probably like the axe, the 3/1, or the hammer, I guess, Dwarven Hammer. Or maybe a runed crown if he's got runes in his deck. Oh yeah, he's really taking his time to find the right equipment. It's got the rune and the pick. Oh, again, with everything getting haste. Can't do anything about that. Actually, I guess I could. No, I can't do anything about that. Might end up bouncing that card at some point. Alright, do I have red mana? I do not have any red mana, so I don't think Spell is good enough to like speculate on. I mean, it's a good card, but it's not like... I don't need it to win or anything. Oh, now I have red mana. That's actually not terrible on this board. I was thinking about just bouncing the 2/2. Actually, well, yeah, so I definitely want to cast this before I play the Raven. I guess it's good enough. And this guy's a giant, so he doesn't die. Yeah. Normally I would save this, but with the Raven suspended, I just want to... I just want to make sure I cast this before I play the Raven. So this guy actually costs 5 mana. So if I save him till like the third chapter, I do get to do the draw to discard because he's a 5 mana. Oh, he's only 4 mana. I don't think this guy was 5 mana. Okay, never mind. I'll just play him next turn. It's confusing because you can't see it right here. You have to like right click on it. That's really good. Four mana, 3/3 fire that you can foretell. We definitely have red mana now. Alright, here's some gas. I don't think I need Mistwalker. Orvar's not like amazing, but he's just a 3/3 unless I draw like one of those green spells, but actually I do have the bounce. So yeah, I'll take these two. I mean, a flyer is just, I guess I would want that more than a land. Yeah, I'll just take it. Okay, he's got a 4/2. He's at 11, I'm at 17. I think I attack. I'm winning this race, and I have a bounce spell in my hand. None of these take 5 mana, right? I didn't actually think about if I could get a card that does 5 mana. Do I have any other way to discard cards in my deck? I don't think so, so I'll just play the land out. I don't think I have any other way to discard this land. I should have foretold that. That was dumb. I'm too busy looking at my deck. Is that good enough to save that creature? Sure, I guess. I don't know. I could have bounced the Saga, actually. Oh, there's a giant, though. It doesn't work. Maybe I need to start leaving back some blockers. Because I'll have the Hexproof guy next turn. It's fine. Alright, well, can't block it now anyway, so. Could die next turn if he gets it like double strike or something. Maybe it's better to play the fire then. Do I have enough for both? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have enough for both, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Does it have trample right now? It does not have trample. In retrospect, maybe bouncing that bird was not good. Maybe I should have saved it to bounce his creatures. Not sure. Assault Ravager, 2 damage or something to me. Put flying on that one. To attack with everything. He blocks here, he takes 3. He has to block 2, right? Yeah, I guess I attack with everything. Prefer to get his creatures off the board. Oh, this thing is haste. Fuck. That was a mistake. I shouldn't attack with the bird. Forgot about that equipment giving haste. What does he have? I mean, it could just be pausing because he has a treasure, but... Could definitely be dead here. Depending on what he has in his hand or what he draws. Come on, buddy. What do you got? Alright. He didn't kill this thing? Interesting. He's gotta do 9 damage. It's pretty hard, actually. Nice. Sweating it a little bit there. Made some risky plays. Definitely lost the games where I go and they're like, well, if he only has this one card in his hand, it's not like a trick, I win. And then they have the trick and you lose. Not that time. Not today. Alright, Sam looks great. We got the Sculptor to untap the Snow Forest. Got Toski on the plus the 1/1 flyer. Or 1 power flyer. I went second. I think I've gone second every game here so far. Alright. Get the Sculptor down. Green, red. Three, 2. It's kind of interesting. Like I can play Toski right now. It's not amazing as an attacker on its own because you can just block him. I can play a Packmate. I think that's probably the best play because it can block and kill this thing. Nothing else even threatens to kill that. I guess this thing threatens to kill it. What else could I do? I can struggle. I could suspend, struggle, and then have 2 mana to play. I could suspend both these two. Huh. A lot of different options here. Not sure which one is the best one. Can't really go wrong with playing this guy though, so. And this way I can fight with him next turn if I wanted to. You know what? I think I'm gonna let him hit me this one time because I have Toski in my hand. Is that right? I think so. Normally I would just snap off the block here and be like, whatever. I already got my 1 card out of it. But because next turn I can play Toski, I want to have a creature to. I want to have creatures to attack with. At least that's the current plan. No plays. Alright, well, that was the current plan, and I think it's still the plan. If you want to go ahead and pay 2 mana to get a basic land, I'll go ahead and just get 2 cards for free. Now I can fight with this thing. That's gotta be the right play, right? Yeah, seems good to me. This guy's indestructible, so he can't die. And yeah, let's just get in there. Get some card advantage here. I'm gonna have to discard here. Sorry, I got plenty of islands to discard. Actually, I'll just play Snakeskin Veil. There's no way that a red deck can kill this guy. Green-red, I mean. I just need to get cards out of my hand here, because I'm going to start having to discard if I don't. This Toski guy is really good when you go first. Did I go for it? I think he went first, actually. Just had kind of a slow start. Draw some more cards. No big deal. Some casual card drawing going on here. Alright, 6/6. That's a card. What can I do about that? Not a ton, if I have to be honest. I guess I can just attack with Toski and play some flyers for next turn. Yeah, that's probably the best. I don't really need to throw away my Packmate just to draw 1 card. Like, you have to block this, and then I get it in for 2. What? I guess I get 2 cards if I do that. I don't need 2 cards right now, though, so I'm just gonna attack with this guy, I guess. I just need to play cards that are in my hand. I don't need to draw more at the moment. Let's get a flyer down. Let's get a... Let's get a 3/5 down. Let's scry 3 actually. Wait, this scry's 1. Okay, let's do this first and then I'll. Ooh, interesting. I guess it's not amazing, but I want to. I'd rather draw that than a land. Ah, 1/4 reach. What the fuck? Come on, man. It's rude. Alright, let's just scry 3, see what's coming up before making decisions. Let's see, 4 damage to each non-giant creature. That's a giant. So it would kill the worm. It would kill Ingra Rune Eyes. It would kill my wolf and my elf. I mean, I'm just gonna take it, but like, I don't know if that's good or not. So I don't want to play one of these. I guess I can play this guy still, because he's a giant. Yeah, he's a giant. I guess next turn I'll attack with a bunch of stuff that's gonna die to the Wrath. Yeah, that's good. That's good, I like that. You know, attack with a bunch of stuff. His creatures will have some damage on, like the worm will have at least 2 damage on it. And then the Wrath will kill it after combat. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Maybe he'll even crew the boat and the boat will die. We'll see. Wait, I don't have any red mana. I just realized I don't have any red mana. Alright, well, put that plan on the back burner. Guess we just hang out for a little while, do nothing. I didn't bottom a red land, did I? Oh my god, I did. I'm an idiot. So I do want to keep some cards in my hand for this thing. Like some land, I mean. So if, in theory I can drop... I think I'll still play 1 island, I guess. There's really no reason to send this guy. Like, yeah, I can kill this, but I don't have another flyer that like enables. I guess I do nothing for a while. It's pretty sad. Let's play it, who knows what's gonna happen. I don't have black or red mana, so I can't play like the backside of this guy. Not that there even is any snow permanents in my graveyard, so. Just hanging out for a while until I can either play the red card or draw something else. Hope I don't deck myself. I have more flyers, I guess. If I draw another flyer, I'll attack with a Mistwalker. Is he getting some attacks in? No. Got ourselves a big old-fashioned board stall. Alright, run ashore. That's good because I can make copies of my creatures with this guy. See, he's legendary, I don't want to copy him. Just like copy the Mistwalker because it doesn't die to the Wrath. And it has flying. I'm not gonna say it's like the most amazing play, but it's worth doing, I think. Target non-land permanent on top of his owner's library. So this goes on top of his library. Oh, and actually, I guess I don't want to copy this guy. I'm gonna copy this thing. Actually, let me copy. This guy, I guess. Not sure about that. Wait, this is legendary? Wait, isn't it going to my hand? What am I missing here? I think I did something did something wrong. Alright, I don't have any red mana still. That's like that, I guess. I definitely did something wrong. Like I guess because it was legendary and the token like went off first, I guess. I mean, I could send in more creatures. I'm gonna keep waiting though. Definitely some mistakes were made there. That was a lot of work just to draw one card with this Mistwalker and Toski. In fact, he may not even, I mean, he may have a spell anyway. And yeah, end turn. That was a lot of work to do very little. Sure. Then we get to the point where I gotta worry about him attacking back. What? Come on, Rena. I'm not gonna pump the 1/4. I think he might have like a bolt or something in his hand. I just want to draw one card. That's all I care about. I'm gonna kill my 1/4. Feels like he has a bolt. Yep. He bolted Orvar. I think I definitely don't care about that. Or Orzar. No, Orvar, yeah. It's a giant. Nope, troll. There we go. There's some red mana. Okay. So now let's attack with all the creatures that are gonna die of the wrath anyway. I want to draw 3 more cards when that thing dies. I guess I will let it. I'll let it die to the Wrath instead. You're not gonna get your boat in here? It's fine, I guess. I mean, he can't animate it now, so it doesn't matter. Crazy game. This deck, it's like not a super powerful deck, so you gotta like, just gonna have to grind them out. Like it has rares, but like this rare on its own doesn't do a whole lot. Like this rare has drawn me some cards. This rare kind of gave me a copy, but I lost the card that I was trying to copy anyway. I didn't actually gain anything off of it. I misplayed. I mean, I shouldn't have targeted a legendary creature. Okay, now we go Glittering Frost on an island. Play the Wrath. Oh, you know what? I could have actually just moved this amulet over to my wolf, and I would have saved the wolf. I didn't think about that. I did explicitly leave this chick alive so that she would die when the Wrath dies, so that then I get this proc. So many cards, man. I feel like there's no way I can lose this game. I've drawn so many cards. I've drawn 11 more cards than my opponent. It's a lot. I'll probably just attack with everything and then I have bounce and whatever, so it doesn't really matter. Great. I want to scratch that land at the bottom. Don't need any of that. I mean, I guess the wolf is fine. I really don't need to draw more cards, but I don't think I'm going to deck myself. I still have 10 cards. Just attack with everything. I'm not really worried about anything in particular. The boat doesn't even kill any of my bloggers. Okay, maybe I do need to worry about decking myself. It's not a May, right? I think I should have pumped. I should have pumped my fucking bird up. That was dumb. Okay, maybe I do need to worry about decking myself. Let's just play some flyers and hopefully get in next turn. I'm not gonna play this wolf now that I realize how close I am to decking myself. What if he has a Wrath? I can't leave open my bounce spell. Honestly, this was kind of a mistake. Alright, yeah, go ahead and kill that thing. That's not a flyer. Because I'm glad I didn't pump my Mistwalker now. The only thing I'm worried about now is decking myself. So I only want to attack with creatures that are like lethal or close to lethal or whatever. So if I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I can't. I don't think I can. Even if all these creatures hit him, I don't die. So just don't want to draw any more cards. think he can survive here. Plus, I think this is a trigger anyway, so as long as I kill him, even the trigger can't deck me. Pretty sure that's how that works. I'm just waiting for him to crew the boat, then I'll bounce the boat. This game, though. Got him. Jesus. I mean, I was so far ahead the whole game. I didn't have, like, a great way to close it out. And then at the end, I was like, oh, yeah, I could deck myself. Okay, I'm gonna do, like, one more. I'll get back to work. These games have, unfortunately, not been short. Alright, what do we got here? This looks playable. Don't have any red mana, I don't have any creatures yet. This can become a creature on turn 5. But I can behold. I got Glittering Frost now, that's good. Let's see here. Oh, I got that guy. I don't have any. I do have a Snowdwarf, stuff like that. A little bit awkward on the mana this turn. I guess I play Sculptor, and the next turn I play the Frost, and then I can untap the land that I play the Frost on. Well, yeah, that works. A little awkward on the mana. 4/4 trample. When it dies, you turn it as an aura. Sacrifice to make a 4/4. So it's like a 4/4 trample. When it dies, you put it on a forest, and then you can sack that forest for another 4/4. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that at the moment. I didn't draw land, which is unfortunate. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna do Glittering Frost on a island. Untap the island. Play Behold to try to find a land. There's some land. Do I want both these lands? Definitely want one for sure. I guess I don't need the second one. Alright, tap land, that's fine. Glad I bottomed the other land. Alright, so next turn I can get a 4/5 Hexproof, which is good enough to block this thing. Unless he fights, which he might fight here, yeah. And then it'll be a 5/5. I guess I'll be able to fight with mine. Didn't happen. Worm's good. Alright, 2, 4, 6. I have 8 mana total. I can do 5 and 3. Well, let's just get this thing out first. I definitely want a Hexproof creature. Yeah, let's just get the Mistwalker down first. Yeah, I don't need Spell right away, and it's a good chance he's got some kind of removal, so. 1/4 blocks the 2/1 just fine. So it's not great here, like if he fights with the troll, kills the 1/4 flyer. I mean, I can't block it, but it's just 5 damage, not the end of the world. This thing still can't attack. So it's looking like he keeps eyeing this card. I'm thinking it might be a fight spell. No, might be a pump spell then, but just gonna have to play through the pump spell, whatever it is. Can't really do anything about that. definitely gonna block. I mean, oh. Five. This guy is bringing the beats. All right, run ashore is good. Could fight. He is tapped out now, so I could fight the 4/5, kill the 5/5, and the 4/5 still has hexproof. It feels like he might have pump, so I think I will fight while he's tapped out. And then I have 4 mana left. Just play Svella. I'll get in there for 1. You can't kill my 5/6 hexproof, so there's really no need to keep that guy back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can actually use Svella now. There's not a lot of good things to hit. Like the Ravenous Lindworm is better than basically anything I could hit off in my deck. So I'll probably just play that instead. Okay, that's fine. Broken Wing, sure. Don't care about that. Nice. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I could use Fellow, but there's really nothing in my deck that's worth hitting. Could attack with the 5/6 giant. Kill both those creatures if he blocks. And then I can bounce the token, the troll token. Yeah. Seems fine. Hold on, I need to like tap this manually. Like wouldn't let me pay for the spell. So I can bounce that. If he plays another creature, I can put on top of his library. Attack with everything. Looks like Spell is dying. Oh well. Just attack with the 6/6 then. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just hold an eye on my hand. As soon as he plays a creature, I'll just blow him out with Run Ashore. Alright. That's a big hit. Top of its owner's library. Put target Longmire in its owner's library. Turn target Longmire to its owner's hand. What a blowout. Let's see if I can get the last bit of damage in. It's definitely not guaranteed. Let's see, does he have to block the worm if I target everything? No. He could block the 3-4 and take 8. Am I fine with that? Yes, I think so. He'll kill my 3-4, but I'll get an 8 damage. It's not obvious for him if he should do that. It's kind of like that haste thing next turn. He's got 7 plus 5. So he's got 12 hasted damage next turn. I think this is what I would do if I was him. Just gives you the most outs. Nice. Nice! Alright, well, those my lunch games. Going back to work. What are we at in this deck right now? 5 and 1. I got the 5 wins. That's all that really matters. Anything extra at this point is just bonus. 42 packs to crack someday. All right.